of the Muff leaders blocked as your co-mod. And it's like, what the hell, Matthew? What you doing?
Monica, he said in the chat we didn't get there. Of course I didn't get there. The definition of toxic. Of course you guys didn't get.
And it's your room, and you can have in there whoever you want. But, you know, I didn't think you and I had a problem, but now I'm thinking twice, which is always not a good idea. So, okay,
Martha, you're a woman. Stop thinking.
Right, what is thinking? That's ghetto.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
Kristen, we put too much on ourselves as women. We think already too much. I feel like if we start thinking twice, that's a disease. I feel like we as women just, you know, we're good with just one.
Hang on. Y'all hold my brain for a while, okay?
No, you're ready to fight, Kristen. Get him.
Hey, Mom, this shit is stressing me out.
You can't afford for anybody to hold your brain.
Damn it. You know what?
Listen, man. I would trust y'all with my brain 100%. I trust y'all to put a Neuralink in my ass 100%. I trust Sarah. I trust Sarah.
I promise, pocket. I'd only drop it twice. It would be fine.
You would toss it up and it would hit your fan. And you'd be like,
dust it off. It's fine.
Do you drop it low, Monica, though? Pick it up.
To the flow. Drop it low.
Drop it low, pick it up slow. I mean, this is complete and total chaos. This is what happens when you give vaginas the green. So much fucking power.
It's a disaster.
The only person on this stage is Bimo with a pink ticket is gonna drive me insane. You need to catch that in, like, right now.
No, she already has. That's.
Oh, she already has? Well, you better leave this room, girl. Come back.
Somebody did something shady.
Oh, I'm so sorry then. Okay, I support everything you do. I love I miss so much shit, y'all. Like, I have no idea what's going on.
That's a shade ticket right there, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We love you, Beamer.
Am I going to be the only one up here dropping it? Come on.
Well, I don't got shit to drop. I mean, we could crack our knees. We could do that. Let me crack my knees one time. Hold on.
Dropping it like it's hot. Watch out.
Nah, dude, my knees will make a beat when I try to drop it down. It's bad. I'm only 30.
Take my butt and call it the same thing.
Dude, I have bad knees. I tore my MCL in college. Longboard everywhere. And that did not end up working out a couple of times. Like, I fell and ate shit, and so I've got problems with my knees now in my 30s.
Marshall, that sucks, dude. I'm so sorry.
We're wearing bad shoes.
Okay. Somebody told me not to wander around inside this, like, pre-framed house. And I was like, God, the house is so cool.
Listen, bro, I want whatever you're drinking. I love whatever's wrong with you. To be honest, I love every part of you.
Oh.
By the way, I just for the record have to say that no, I'm not in the fighting, but I will fight for Nye to speak.
Oh, yeah.
I will fight for MG to be able to speak, and I will fight for Serendipity to speak, and I will fight for Scarlet to speak, and I will fight for Pockets to speak.
Matt, come up here so we can hear your voice.
Come on, Matt. Come on up.
We'll only bite a little bit.
We will write a different person. I don't think you understand.
What?
We will all write it, Dawn, for you.
I mean, well, yeah, you know what? I'm so over it. I don't have much to say anymore.
Hey, I discovered this new butterfly today called the silver, The silver spotted skipper. It's very common. And I was learning about it. And apparently it has like a poop catapult, like when it's a catapult. Yeah, dude, like you could fling its excrements like 1.5 meters away from its body.
I love that for them. Did you hear about the pistol shrimp? That there was a shrimp underwater that literally killed its enemies with a bubble that's like faster than any bullet. It's pretty cool, dude. Pretty cool.
Say goodbye to your reading book. The best way to
National Geographic, man, we're falling behind from worlds or from life. No one's watching National Geographic anymore. It's really
the best way to end something is.
I just saw it. You're so right. I just saw on Facebook Marketplace this person getting rid of like an entire library of National Geographic magazines and like it's for free.
What?
Isn't that crazy, Julie?
That's treasure.
Like, listen, man, lions are down bad. I don't think people understand how bad lions are down right now. But our mammals are struggling.
You know, I think I'm kind of like Marshall. I'm sort of enjoying my late Saturday afternoon drink. I'm not drunk, but I sure as hell am trying to figure out what the conversation is in this room right now.
Well, I just got some Angry Orchards. They're like apple beer. And dude, these are pretty nice.
Apple Orchards beer dudes. I'm still a little lost.
Yeah, I don't like beer because it tastes like ass. So I have to get like flavored beer, you know? So I have to get like the apple beer. It's pretty nice.
Oh, I thought you meant beards as opposed to beer.
Pocket's cursing in front of Ants and makes me so uncomfortable.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My bad.
No, it's me. It's me. And Marshall was cursing earlier too, and I'm like, Marshall, that's Anson. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure Anson can.
Well, Anson literally fought for our rights to curse and be sailors. So God bless you, Anson.
That's right. Where is Hakima?
Yeah, God bless.
Fucking A, Pockets.
Why?
Anson.
Yeah, I was wondering, why is Hakima in the audience? Hakima, did you move yourself down?
Did he glitch out? Because he wasn't mod a minute ago either, and I didn't know what happened.
He did. He came from the audience, and I brought him up, and I remodded him, but I think he left again. And you know how it goes. You hit that hallway, and if you hit any previews, you lose your mod badge anytime you're in a...
Oh. You know, Hakima...
Hey, Pockets, were you in the military?
No, my grandfather was, though. My dad was. My grandfather was a pilot in World War II. He was an engineer as well, so we helped build the planes. So I have full respect for anyone who's fought for our country.
Well, I used to get the question when I'd go on long submarine patrols how I best protected my wife from Marines specifically. And I told them I would keep a can of shoe polish under the bed because I'd never seen a Marine that wouldn't rather shine his shoes than fool around. Any Marines want to respond?
No, but Anson, can I tell you a little bit more about this little silver spotted thing? Okay, so this pooper catapult, I was curious. I was like, wait, why does it have to catapult its poop so far away? And then I learned that it's because it's predators. That's how they follow, and they call it frass. Guys, they call it frass. I'm going to refer to my poo from now on as frass, okay? So they follow the frass, and that's how they find them to eat them. So that's why they got to catapult them away.
Don't you throw your frass at me.
I can only say, what?
I think frass is a total vibe. Like, what the frass? You gotta be frass and kidding me? Like, this is so much potential. Thank you, Beema.
I think so too.
Who's
frassing in the room?
There will be no frass on stage. Thank you very much.
Beema?
There's a new poll in the room, everybody. Please cast your vote.
A new poll?
A new poll! And if you don't vote purple...
This one's for you, Matt.
Don't you vote green either, Matt. I'm watching you. All the suck-ups posting green.
Well, here's the thing. I feel slightly conflicted, ladies, because I thought Matt Cool was cool. But now I'm hearing what's going on? Some drama rooms where he's trash talking.
Night.
The mods
We have it. We have it on excellent authority.
What you gonna bring the mods and the muff up for?
Doxing room. Alan's on stage. So, Alan, tell me, what do you think about the In the Muff having all female mods? Are we wrong?
It was so
Are we wrong?
Irrelevant.
I'll stand a correction. If our reports were wrong. But one time a while ago, you said Clubhouse runs through Monica. That sounds really bad now that I'm saying that.
Yeah, that's one of those. I just stepped in it.
Everything Clubhouse, Monica is in the know about. So if I'm wrong, Matt, you can tell me and I'll apologize.
So what's your
I don't think I'm wrong though.
Look, Matt voted like me. I
win. Matthew Collacious, you do have some comeuppance due.
I know. You need to come up.
Just take it like a man.
You see your full name, dude.
Come pay your penance.
We're going to make you a mod and screenshot it and put it everywhere on Clubhouse so that everybody knows they're just female mods.
That's a muffin.
That's his own. For the record, I don't think that Anson nor Slippers is a badge. They're just honorary badge.
No, that's true.
Actually, the dolphin is female. The dolphin's name is Anson.
Can I dox myself?
Yeah.
Why would you, though?
My address is one.
No!
You're such a turd. Why are you
Cell
frazzing?
phone number. You can Google me and
Why you gotta make us protect you like
let
that?
me tell you something.
Why you made me yodel like some infidel?
If anybody's gonna waste their time on doing anything to me, then they don't have much shit to do in their life.
Matt.
Yes, I can help you.
So, we care about you.
Well, my wife chewed my ass for having my real name up here, so I had to change it about a month ago.
Good.
We care about her, too. We care about the babies and everybody.
But, I would legitimately kill somebody if they tried to come in this house.
But they want you alive, numbskull.
I know they do. Don't know. Sometimes I question their motives. But, yes, I agree.
Do you know what I saw today?
What?
I saw, I was driving, and you know how houses are kind of close to the road sometimes? There was this postman, and he was delivering a box to this house, and all I saw was him start to run, and this English bulldog viciously attacking him. And I thought to myself, damn, those things are supposed to be the best temperament and all this other stuff. I was like, tisk, tisk, tisk. That's horrible. Yeah. But that's what I saw today. my pit bull wouldn't have done that. My big, vicious-looking, angry, solid, brolic, muscly, big-headed, big-jawed pit bull would have never.
Wait a minute. You just watched the English bulldog tear a hole in the postman? You didn't honk your horn to distract the dog, or?
No, I was driving by, and in this, it's you have to slow down to slowly go around, and all I saw was him I was already going around the corner, and he had thrown down the box, and he started to run, and I'm like, what happened? And then I see this dog, this English bulldog, chasing him, right? And then all of a sudden he stopped, and the bulldog and the person grabbed the bulldog or whatever, but that's as much as I could. I'm guessing that's kind of
So the postman wasn't injured?
Oh, I don't know about all that. I kept going.
Bima?
You know it's fun.
How do you spell frass, Bima?
FRASS.
Okay. Let me show you what I did.
You know it's fun is doing this again at 50 years old. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, MICK.
All right, PTR, Bima.
I'm thinking Mickey Mouse Clubhouse at 50. I love it.
You know what this reminds me of? And I go all the way back to my high school years, which were in the 1950s, ancient history. But we had a boys, if you will, sorority called the Barons, and I've forgotten what the girls' sorority was, but it was whatever name. And I can guarantee you that the boys' sorority wanted to know what in the hell did they talk about and what was going on in that girls' sorority. The fact that I'm still staying on the stage reminds me that I'm trying to still gain insight into such a conundrum.
Have you ever seen Bluey before? Have you ever watched Bluey before?
I don't know what Bluey is.
I didn't.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I didn't know until about 6 months ago either. We got a Bluey dress today. Boy, somebody was excited.
I have read the book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, and I tend to agree with that book. But of course, that was written in the 1960s, so nobody in here knows what the hell I'm talking about.
Oh, everybody knows it. I don't.
Oh yeah, we know that book.
The problem with that book is that means that Mars and Venus are in the same solar system. See, I don't think women and men are in the same even in the same solar system.
Oh. Well, I'm Matt. Where's your wife? I need to talk to her right now.
Oh, shoot.
What I liked about the book is that it got people talking about some really cool stuff, and it kind of gave some insight and also a little bit of levity to stuff, to important.
It's very akin to that book, Love and Respect. Have y'all read that one?
Hey, what is that little top thing on the top left of the profile pictures?
That indicates what you voted in the poll.
Oh wow! So I need to change my vote.
Okay. Yeah, that indicates what you voted in the poll. So basically, everybody knows how you voted, or if you voted.
He left without coming on stage.
Of course he did.
Wow.
Hey, how about a Sunday drama room?
Wow.
Sunday Clubhouse drama room.
No,
yeah.
I haven't had
because we haven't had enough of that all week.
That would be huge.
No, Matt, you're fired.
Only if it can be fake drama. Can it be fake drama? Like drama roast?
Yeah!
Scarlett says no.
Here comes Phoebe.
Absolutely not.
Is it good if your wife ever asks you, "Are you done yet?"
Oh my God.
I don't know. Are you taking too long to eat? What are you doing, Matt?
Well, yeah, no, it's the dinner. The dinner meal takes. I mean,
Hi, BB.
BB's here to talk about TNA, so I'm gonna head out. Y'all have fun.
Oh, bye.
Wait,
Scarlet. She's just hanging out in the back channel. Scarlet, stay here.
Yeah, you can't leave. I want you to look at the YouTube video. I found a video of, because it's the caterpillar, it's the silver spotted. So that's the butterfly. That's it's butterfly stage. That's what it looks like. But as a caterpillar, that's when it can fling the frass. And I found a video of it flinging the. There's even like little.
What was that?
That's what it sounded like. It sounded like a. That's exactly what it sounded like. Watch, I have the video in the.
Oh my gosh.
You think I'm crazy?
Tits and ass, BB, tits and ass.
Yeah, so talking about tits and ass, where's that beloved Roger?
He's otherwise disposed at the moment. You just have to keep an eye for him. He is logging in.
So, anyways, I was in what's his name's room like earlier with all the doxing. What is going on?
It's just ridiculous. It's men in a bunch of dick measuring contests. That's all.
Well, I'm in trouble right now with my companion because she's angry that I'm spending so much time on Clubhouse, and she wants to know what I'm talking about. I was using my hearing aid, so I've now put you on speaker on my iPad, so keep it clean.
Hi, Mrs.
Her name is Ann, if you would like to address her.
Hi, Ann.
We love Mr. Anson, but we concur. We love spending time with him, but he is yours. And you can still yell at him so that he can spend more time with you.
Keep it coming, ladies, because she's still pissed.
I'm not cleaning up your mess, Anson. You go get those flowers and be nice to her.
That's right.
Are you a little too addicted to this app that you're not giving her some TNA? Love, you're not giving her TNA, love. Come on now.
We're not going to offend her.
Who is GLG? Hey, GLG.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
The house. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, after you.
I was just going to say, Gary Baumgarten's house, Critical Thinking Forum, is the one that's going to stand the test of time, right? Because, I think because of him being in media, he knew that he had to curate his room more carefully based on the way things were going. And, he closed the chat, he moves people down. He did the kind of things that people tried to do earlier on in Clubhouse, but it seems to be sustainable. I'm not saying like In the Muff won't last or whatever, but I do think it's interesting.
Well, wait a minute. Why are you talking about in the buff? Jeez. That's funny, though. That would be funny. Hold on, Dr. J. We're not competing with Gary Baumgarten's room.
Oh, I know.
We're not. I know. Rational discussion might be competition for Gary, but that's not us.
No. I'm not at all competing. I just mentioned the room because we're in this room right now. I could have been in any room. I'm not saying. I'm not even encouraging you to use his tactics. It just occurred to me that, I've seen so much come and go on Clubhouse, and I was thinking, what is it What's an example of a room that may have modified things that has given some sustainability? And maybe it's Gary's, maybe not.
I actually think, and this is not disrespect to Gary, but he is very strict. And I'm not going to go on Facebook to join a group to comment on a clubhouse room for a few reasons. The primary one is that would be identifying me in the real world.
Oh, fair enough.
As much as I like my ideas tested, there are malignants and malefactors on the app who would weaponize that. So that's one thing. So I can't participate in chat, and I'm not always available to join the stage. And I find the format pleasing to Gary, but not very accessible.
Totally, that's a fair critique.
Driver, I can assure you that I am not trying to compete with the popularity or whatever of Gary's room, and I acknowledge his expertise, etc. It's simply the fact that, because maybe part of it is because of the size of the room, but you cannot have a conversation in Gary's room. Maybe that means, just like we're having a conversation right now, and it's a fairly large room. You need to be able to have conversations without all the rancor and all the bullshit. And Gary tends to, he doesn't tend to, he states his opinions, his views, caveated with I'm not an expert and I don't know and all that, but his views are dramatically against everything that Trump has been trying to do. I don't like Donald Trump. I've never voted for him. But I believe we should have a rational discussion, pros and cons, about specific problems and policies to address those problems, and not just the constant harangue against anything and everything GOP and Trump are trying to do. That's why I'm not trying to compete with Gary. I'm trying to offer an alternative for those that would care to have an honest conversation, a debate that is reasonable, polite, non-interruptive, and thank you for not interrupting me or anybody else. That's all I'm trying to do, because I do believe that there are some things, in fact, several things, that Donald Trump and his administration are trying to do that I wholeheartedly support. Others, I think he's a total ass. I never voted for him. The way he promotes his policies, his hyperbole, his exaggeration, his lies, all of that stuff, I join with all the criticism that you can level at him. But underneath, there is an underlying, and God forbid I would say it, wisdom or correct perspective on how to achieve some things where America has been in a great, significant decline for the last 25 years, and not a single GOP or Democratic president or administration has been able to reverse that decline in the last 25 years. And that's all I'm trying to do.
Well, thank you for that. I mean, I value your expertise very much, and I didn't even know you started something new. If it's a new room, I didn't even know. I agree with you. I agree with you on your take on. I agree with you on your take on Trump. As far as Gary's room goes, I assume that he would rather have a conversational style like he had initially. But being in the media, I think he's got to be careful that things don't get out of hand and cause trouble for him professionally. So maybe, you know, so I agree that it's not the optimal way, but it's the best way perhaps that works for him. But I mean, I value your expertise when you're in those rooms, and you also, you know, you engage with people in a very professional and sophisticated way that speaks to your acumen and your experience. So that's what I like about Gary's room, is that I haven't been in there in the past few weeks very much, but you know, he's had some high-level conversation, and then he still gets a couple people who may be difficult, is my guess. But I can't say because I haven't been there much.
Well, I can just say, observe that right now in this room, you and I just had a perfectly reasonable conversation, and we need more of that. Not all the bullshit that pervades Clubhouse, and I hope that there can be alternatives to that can advance the conversation, and God forbid, advance America's position in the world, because I believe our position in the world has been gravely diminished over the last 25 years. And I don't see or hear anyone that has reasonable, rational observations about how to reverse that trend. All I hear is partisan bullshit most of the time, in the media, on Clubhouse, and elsewhere.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I because I'm fairly moderate, and as I've gotten older, and I think the trend for most people is, sorry for the background noise, people get more moderate as they get older, but that may not reflect everyone's experience. But to me, you know, again, the dichotomy, if you're too extreme in your views, you almost become blindsided by, I don't want to say everyone who's extreme in their views is irrational, but you're more likely to become irrational and succumb to cognitive biases and distortions when you hold extreme views and only surround yourself with that kind of sentiment. So that's my opinion.
But of course, we cannot even arrive at a definition of what is an extreme view. We can't. Part of our greatest problem is that we can't agree on what in the hell's the problem we're trying to solve.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe this is one thing to pose to the room, because I don't want to talk too much, and I appreciate the discourse with you, is that, like the immigration thing, right? Maybe in principle, I think that, you know, people who come to this country illegally, you know, are taking a risk. They're taking a risk that some other people chose not to do, right? And there's various reasons for that. At the same time, if you get picked up off the street, if you put yourself in the shoes of someone being picked up off the street and deported, you know, it's like, I guess my point is, I have empathy for both sides, and I have to sit in someone else's shoes, or try to maybe understand their perspective. And I'm not sure everybody tries to do that, nor should they, but that's something I've been trying to do. So I'm conflicted on many things.
I can only ask you one, I don't want to get, pardon me, Serene, and all the rest of you. I'm not trying to dominate here, but I think one of the first and best contributions that Trump made to the well-being of the United States is to stop dead in its tracks the flow of extraordinary and rampant illegal immigration, illegal flight into our country. Any nation in the world needs to protect its borders. And part of that is people don't enter your country without legal permission. And if you violate that, I mean, we can argue about what legal permission should be and whether we should be much more open in allowing people to immigrate into our country. That's a legitimate debate. But to stop the rampant illegal mass entering our country without permission is something that Donald Trump achieved. He achieved it within about 2 or 3 months, and all it took was a change in who was in the White House. And, at least on that count, I'm not arguing about ICE. I'm not arguing about what we're doing now. I'm just saying that closing down the valve of rampant illegal immigration was a significant achievement, and I applaud him. And I could give other examples, but I won't elaborate on them. But that's just an example.
And I don't disagree with you. I think that's well said. You just explained the complexity of the issue, but it's poisoning the well. It's one thing to let people in if everybody's happy. It's another thing to let people in and get feedback that people are in this country, our own citizens, are starving, trying to find jobs, what have you. That's a real valid concern. And I think you handled that issue really well. But I think what happens on Clubhouse is people run with labels and they don't get farther than a blurb. Thanks, or an explanation.
Boy, do I agree with that 100%. And I'll stop now and turn it back to let you gals worry about.
Well, we have a new poll.
Male chauvinism, but my God, what a great discussion, and we weren't trying to crap on each other's head. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, Anson. Likewise.
So there's a new poll because I am curious about this because I saw a recent study, and let me see if I still have it in my 103 item collection of my PTR album. I might have recently deleted it though. There was an article about should Democrats recognize the successes of the Trump administration? Would it be better for their party if they acknowledge the things that are going well? And I don't know if I still have it, but the number was striking. So I'm going to have to go into my, looks like I have to go into my photo album on my phone because I must have just deleted it. But there was a high percentage of people that recommended the Democrats give the devil his due, because it happens if you don't acknowledge the legitimate things that are going well. Then when you're criticizing the things that aren't, nobody hears you. It's the boy who cries wolf. And that's a huge problem because liberals are very good at spotting fires. And so it would be beneficial if the significant dislike of Trump didn't interfere with your ability to see the bright spots.
And I would add to that, Scarlett, there is a grave inability on the part of opponents to Trump to acknowledge the things that are not going well, need corrective action, and then engage rationally in a discussion. And that's the place it should occur is in Congress, not in the media, etc., or the courts for that matter. But that's what Congress is for, a deliberative democratic process. What is going wrong? What is going well? And democratic decisions as to how to advance the good and retard the bad. And that's one of the reasons that our great divide is accelerating, is because we can't even agree on the problems that need to be debated or the fucking courage to debate them and bring them to a vote and let democracy prevail. God damn it.
I found it. It was 74%. According to a smearcornish.com poll, I don't know that poll, political interest of Democrats to publicly give Trump credit when he accomplishes something with which they concur. 76% agree that it is in the best interest of the Democrats. 24% disagree.
So why don't their leaders adhere to that?
Well, Anson,
pure politics.
One of the challenges with that is that it would be good for the party, and it may not be good for the individual politician. And they're always going to opt for what's good for their political career. So there's a problem. The leadership in the Democratic Party is hell-bent on opposing Trump at every turn because it advances their career. Hakeem Jeffries, it advances his career to be polarizing. So, yes, it would be good for the party. It would be bad for the individuals in office in the party.
I could respond, but I don't want to dominate.
Anson, go ahead. Nobody else is.
You can if you want to, but after this, Anson, did you get floured?
The same can be said about the Republican Party. There's an allegiance to the party, and the preponderance of power, if you will, inside the party, the parties, the two parties, there is not a preponderance of power as to what should be debated and decided democratically, what is in the best interest of the nation. That sounds a little hokey, I suppose. I'm not trying to be profound, but I'm trying to get at some root causes, Joe, beyond just the individual congressman and party and so forth.
Well, I don't disagree with you at all. The only thing I would say is the word profound and politician rarely work and play well together. The worry that politicians, especially in purple states, are very concerned about being primaried by other Democrats. So it is a profound fear of theirs that they're going to lose their power if they act in a rational way.
Okay. I served from when I graduated from college, 1965, until 1988 in the Cold War. There were political differences during that time. But my God, step back. The country was united. How was that achieved? It was not because of one president or another. It was because of the consistency of Congress, the will of the people to win the Cold War.
Well, that was
the will of the people to win the Cold War dominated, and guess what? We won.
I would agree that was a unifying aspect of that time. I would also remind you that there were conservative Democrats that all became Reagan Republicans. They were called Dixiecrats. And we had a different political landscape in both parties at that time.
And I served during that time. I was in the Pentagon for up towards the end of that time. Sure, I heard the disagreements, but I saw the unity. And that's what I'm trying to figure out how we can achieve today. Little different from between can men and women get together. Sorry to change the subject, lady.
No, it's all right. I did find this video about an election being won by a gentleman who was putting lots of ballots in the ballot box. And I know some states ballot harvesting and collection is legal, and I'm still interested in this. Link is in the chat. If he only won by 76 votes and he's on this video stuffing ballots into the ballot box, I think a new election is called for. Does anyone else agree or disagree?
I agree. I had to go look at the clip. So yeah, if he is, hold on, let me go back to the clip. If he is guilty of what they are accusing him of, stuffing a drop box with stacks of mail ballots, I would say so, Charlotte. Scarlett, I called you Charlotte. Sorry, Scarlett.
That's all right. Monica's actually fine. I just can't change my name again for another week or so. That's what happens when I play pranks. I don't know. There's a new Monica on the app. Baby JB, I think, is the user's name. I don't know who they are, but I do feel some sympathy if they are using the name Monica on the Clubhouse app. I wish them the best of luck with it.
Anson, before you leave.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be muted. I was responding to a comment in the chat.
Oh, no problem. I just wanted to tell you before you leave, I've got a message for you from my.
Does it need to be delivered privately? Do y'all wanna or
It was just some room topic ideas for Rush, and I just got.
nice.